You've got to train your mind to be stronger than your emotions, or else you will lose to yourself every single time. Welcome to the first episode of Emotional Intelligence Demystified. My name is Harry Rianga and I am an emotional intelligence coach at Shuja Rising Consulting. At Shuja Rising, we believe that everyone is a Shuja. And who is a Shuja? A Shuja is somebody who is heroic, brave, courageous, and we believe that that person is you. So at Shuja Rising, we are interested in empowering people with skills in emotional intelligence so that you can level up and achieve your highest potential. So today we want to demystify what is emotional intelligence. And I'd like to start with a definition by Bradbury and Greaves. They wrote a book called Emotional Intelligence 2.0. And there they define emotional intelligence as when reasoning and feeling collide. What does that mean? Your body is actually poised. It was created to actually emotionally react first before it can think. How, you're asking? Here's what happens. When you go into your normal day life, you are interacting with your surroundings. Every situation that you interact with elicits an emotion. So that emotion it's an impulse that is traveling. It is traveling to your brain for interpretation. So it goes through your nervous system, impulse to impulse, and it enters into your brain. It is headed towards the frontal lobe, which is behind your forehead, because that is where your reasoning and thinking capacity is. So these impulses, they enter the base of your brain near your spinal cord, and they're traveling up to the frontal lobe, which is behind your forehead, so that you can make sense of it. But what happens is, before they can reach the frontal lobe, they pass through an area called the limbic system. Now, the limbic system is where emotions and feelings are produced. And that is why when you interact with a situation, when something happens to you, more often than not, you emotionally engage, you emotionally react before you can think. It's because it has been intercepted by the limbic system. That's just how we're created. So now, our goal in emotional intelligence is to help feeling and feeling and thinking collide, feeling and reasoning collide. How do we make sure that this impulse is able to travel to the frontal lobe so that I can logically think, what is the response that this situation elicits? What am I truly feeling? How do I respond appropriately? That is the point of emotional intelligence. So it's a matter of realizing, what am I feeling in this situation? Is this feeling justified? Okay, it is justified. How can I appropriately communicate that feeling, that emotion, so that it can be understood? Because in most cases, what happens is we get into a situation, maybe we're angry or we're sad or we're feeling like we are disappointed, and we are stuck in the limbic system. We are stuck with our reaction. Our reaction to the situation is to yell, is to cry, is to sulk, is to just go into a silent mode. That is our reaction. And then later on, when we actually think about it, when the impulse is finally able to reach the frontal lobe, we're like, okay, I should not have done that, right? I think I overreacted. Why did I say that again? So emotional intelligence is allowing us to let the impulse reach the frontal lobe. Okay, this person has made me angry. I really want to yell, but wait a minute. Let me think about it. Let the impulse reach the frontal lobe so that I can logically think, okay, I am angry and I think I deserve to be angry in this situation, but will yelling really help? I don't think so. Let me take a chill pill. Let me just chillax for like 10 minutes, cool down, and then I will revisit the issue. That is what emotional intelligence is about. It is about acknowledging your feelings. It is about deciding, how do I appropriately express those feelings. It's not about ignoring them and hiding them under a rug and being stoic. That is not what I am talking about. It is about avoiding situations where we are just being overrun by our emotions. How can we reach a place where We are acknowledging that this is what we are feeling, but we're not allowing those emotions to rule us. That is emotional intelligence. So thank you so much. That's all I have for today's episode. If you're interested in taking the Level Up program with Shuja Rising, kindly send an email to shuja.rising@gmail.com. And if you have any further comments or questions, please do the same. Or you can also reach out to us on our social media handles, which will be in the description below. Thank you so much. See you next week. Bye.